Here in our neck of the woods, it's been fairly quiet, just, more of the same.
Yeah, we continue to just have that high pressure close enough by to us that it's keeping us, hot, obviously, those temperatures above 100 degrees, and then very little in the way of rain chances. I mean, at least there were some raindrops out there today.
Did we hit 100 yet today?
I got some bad news on that.
We did. Okay.
I know. I'm just holding out hope here, but
of course, every little win counts. If we could have just stayed at 99.
But it was 101 today. 101.
Okay, so it jumped up 2 degrees.
That's better than 105,
That's
106, 107, 108, or whatever it's been. I think the hottest was 108.
That's our new benchmark. Yeah. It's better than 108.
It is, though, and that's only 4 degrees above normal. Because remember, the normal high this time of the year is 97. But of course, when you talk about the fact that it's been at or above 100 degrees 31 times so far this summer, it's just, yet again, much of the same. Remember, we averaged 20 in a season at this point. Last summer, we had 43. We only got up to 47 last summer because what ended the triple digits last summer was the fact that the floodgates opened up. I mean, literally, unfortunately, that was the case. We, that drought and the triple digits ended with a flood here in North Texas. I hope that doesn't happen. We need the rain, but we don't want it like that. But unfortunately, a lot of our droughts do end in floods here in North Texas. And this summer, by the way, if you're wondering, that 31 days is 18th most in a season. So we have to get up quite a few more before we're talking about a top 10 number of triple-digit days for a season, and certainly have a long way to go before we'd even be remotely close to, top 5 or something like that. We'd have to go the entire rest of August and into September before something like that is going to happen. So we'll keep an eye on all that, but that's where we stand right now. Of course, because things have been hot, they've been dry, they've been breezy. We have that red flag warning again for tomorrow for basically all along I-35 and to the west. That does include Dallas County. I think last week the red flag warning did not include Dallas and Ellis County. Now it does include Dallas and Ellis County, and both of those locations are under burn bans as well and been under burn bans since last week. Latest ones to get added to the list are Fannin County and Van Zant County, so that only leaves, just a handful of counties across northeastern North Texas that are not under burn bans right now, and I don't really see much improvement in those areas either, so we'll just continue to keep you informed on that one. Excessive heat warnings and heat advisories will continue through tomorrow as well. The worst of the heat will be kind of from DFW to the west and to the south under the excessive heat warning. Of course, it'll still be hot in areas under the heat advisory, but kind of like today, might be a little bit better than it's been recently. Today, we did have some rain along the Red River, some cloud cover kind of helping hold down those temperatures. It's not impossible. We see a pop-up shower storm somewhere out there the remainder of the day today, but I think chances are pretty low. I mean, Timecast, is one little shower there at some point, 6 o'clock this evening, but as that boundary lifts back to the north, things will be quiet as we head into the overnight hours for most of you. Maybe a little shower activity across western North Texas to start tomorrow morning. I wouldn't count on much with that. All that kind of fizzles out as it tries to make its way into DFW. And then with a boundary off to our northwest, there might be a couple showers or storms that try and pop up along that tomorrow afternoon and evening. But you can see, it's not much at all. I'm just saying that there's a chance, kind of like the last couple days, to at least see something on the radar, but coverages look pretty low, 10, 20% across the area for your rain chances tomorrow. The heat will continue up to 106 tomorrow afternoon, and then you can see 105 or above through most of the weekend, about 104 on Sunday. The only day where we might be talking close to record temps would be this weekend, because the record's 107 on a Saturday and 105 on Sunday. My highs are 105, 104. So next couple days, the records are like 110 to 112, so thankfully we're not going to be that hot. Breezy, warm, and muggy tonight, 84 for the low, and then tomorrow very hot and windy, 106 will be your high tomorrow afternoon. The rest of the week obviously will be hot, it'll be dry. That continues through the weekend and into next week as well. I don't see anything anytime soon that's going to get us below 100 degrees. I think at this point we have to, obviously we have to wait for a big pattern change to happen, or just, one of those freak outflow boundaries moving in here and helping cool us off for the day like we did today, but it wasn't enough.